Shalom. This week, we observe the Jewish holiday of Rosh Hashanah. Throughout the Jewish world, beginning on Wednesday evening at sundown, Jews will gather in their synagogues to celebrate the beginning of the Jewish New Year. On Thursday morning, people will hear the sounding of the shofar. Now, there are Jewish people who do not attend synagogue regularly during the year who will make an extraordinary effort to be in their synagogue on the morning of Rosh Hashanah, simply to hear the sound of the shofar. If we look in chapter 23, verse 23 of the book of Leviticus, we read, וידבר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל לאמור, בחודש השביעי, באחד לחודש, יהיה לכם שבתון, זיכרון, תרועה, מקרא קודש, כל מלאכת עבודה לא תעשו, והקרבתם אישה לאדוני. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, In the 7th month, on the 1st of the month, there shall be a rest for you, a remembrance with shofar blasts. Now, what is it about the shofar that is so compelling, that draws Jews into the synagogue by the millions on the first day of the Hebrew month of Tishrei on Rosh Hashanah? It's a very primeval sound. It's a primal sound that evokes something deep within the soul of a human being. Now, on Rosh Hashanah, the image is that the book of life opens, and all of the deeds that we have done during the previous year are reviewed, and our fates for the upcoming year are inscribed in the book of life based on what we've done in the past and are repenting for what we have done that wasn't so good. But there is something that we should remember, that it's not all about judgment. It's not all about justifying our deeds to God that will somehow evoke God's love. God's love is eternal. God's love is primal. Dov Ber, the great Hasidic master, said that what we have to do is to make ourselves into a shofar. And he quotes from Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1, in which it says, Raise up your voice as if you are a shofar. Now, what did he mean by that? If you look at the shofar, it can't make a sound on its own. It's not even enough to blow air through it because it makes no sound. It makes no sound until the person blowing it creates a reed with his or her lips. You have to make this sound, and then you have to put it into the shofar like that. Now, what Dov Ber teaches us is that God is compassionate, God is gracious, and that when God declared his love for the Jewish people, it wasn't based on any great merit on our part. God loved us simply because God loved us. There is no justification for love. Love is just for its own sake. And so what Dov Ber says is that we should make ourselves into a shofar, empty ourselves, seeing ourselves as an instrument through which God flows. All of the good things that we've done, of course, there should be a decision to do the right thing in life, but all of the good things that we do, all of the mitzvot that we fulfill, are really due to God's goodness. God gives us the physical means and the intellect and the emotional strength to do these things. And so when we do something good, it is God flowing through us. we must make ourselves like a shofar. Well, I hope that you will be in synagogue on Thursday morning. Some of you who observe Rosh Hashanah will, for 2 days, will also be in synagogue on Friday morning as well. And you will hear that primal sound of the shofar waking you up to your true spiritual potential. Let's see if I can get a sound out of the shofar. Let me see if I can do that Tekiah Gadolah, that last beautiful sound that we will hear on the shofar on Thursday morning. L'shana tova tikatevu. May you be inscribed in the book of life for prosperity, for health, and happiness in 5775.